Yes, I spent another $4,000 on Supreme. That's not including the last $3,000 that I spent. I looked on YouTube and I'm pretty sure this is the largest Supreme haul to ever hit YouTube. So, bros, welcome to another Supreme unboxing. Well, actually it's more like an unbagging because if you look at all the stuff that I got, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. We have these three right here, that, and that. And then we got this, and then on top we got this. Wait, no, this is FTP, sorry. Ooh, we do have this though. So I guess it can kind of be an unboxing because it's cardboard, you know? Looks more like a giant ass envelope. I don't even know what's in here. Now, not everything is for me because I already have so many clothes. There's no way I can wear all this. I just kind of buy whatever I personally like so that way I can show you guys what I like from the drops. And a lot of you guys have been f***ing with it pretty heavy. In fact, lately a lot of you guys have been hitting me up like, yo, where are the Supreme hauls? Where are the Supreme hauls? In fact, I was gonna wait until the other orders came in because I have like 4 more packages coming. But I'm just gonna do this one today because a lot of you guys have been asking about it. Today we'll be showing off about $3,000 worth of Supreme, and I got a lot of heaters in here for sure. Now, like I said, I don't need a lot of this stuff, so I won't be keeping most of it. I'm gonna keep a couple pieces that I just like way too much to give up. Some of it will actually be sold for retail or right around there. Obviously, I pay $10 to have it shipped here, and then on top of that I have to pay taxes for every order, so do keep that in mind. I'm not gonna sell the super hype stuff at retail, and the reason for that is because if I sell it at retail, then someone's just gonna buy it and resell it. So if there are any items that you're not able to get your hands on, then feel free to follow my Instagram or the resale Instagram for Supreme. Occasionally you will see like high dollar thrifted items up there. For example, the other day I posted a Mastermind Japan jacket for $70. But the Instagram is Robitussin Poppy, which will be on the screen and in the description below. And it's not Robitussin Poppy like Supreme spells it on one of my favorite Supreme drops of all times. It's Robitussin Poppy. Robitussin Poppy. Like how the medical field spells Robitussin, like the medicinal version of Robitussin, not Robotussin. There's a reason they spell it like that, so trust me, it's not an error on their part, but if you have ever partaken in Robitussin, you know why. So yeah, anyways, if you want to see more Supreme unboxings slash unbaggings, make sure you hit that thumbs up below, that little like button, and if you are not subscribed, change that subscribe. And then of course, make sure you go follow me on Instagram, not just my Robitussin Poppy account, but go follow my personal account, which is the Starr Life. That'll be somewhere on the screen in the description below, along with a link to all of my other social networks like Twitter, my Tumblr, and my SoundCloud. Oh, and my Snapchat. Anyways, let's get these packs moving and see what we got, because I'm really, really curious. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't remember buying. I don't remember everything that I got. I just got so much stuff. So digging into the first bag, we got, oh, dope. This is one of the pieces I'm keeping. Yes. This is savage. This is one of the few pieces that I got from Supreme that screams Supreme. Like all the other stuff that I'm keeping from Supreme doesn't really say Supreme really loud. Like this says Supreme, right? But it's all red. It's like all monochromatic, one color. No one's gonna notice it. The hoodie I bought this morning, also all black. No one's gonna notice it. But there's like certain things that I fucks with, like the embroidery. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, you guys know I love embroidery. And honestly, that's the main reason I got this, was because that fat S embroidery. Like this screams Supreme. We got some stickers, I'll show those off at the end. It's like therapeutic to open this stuff. So then we got this Supreme feeling tee right here. Supreme is a special feeling. Then we got the pink sketch tee. I think this is a long sleeve. Yup, sketch tee right there. So you got the little sketch right there. It says Supreme on the bottom. Oh shoot, I should actually just hang this up here, huh? I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have enough hangers. Oh, by the way guys, this is from like so many different weekly drops. This is from like 4 or 5 different drops. So there's gonna be stuff like so many different collabs, like Gucci collabs, Blade collabs, Playboy collabs, just tons of stuff. This is another one from the Blade collab, I believe. I think this is, which one is this? Oh, this is the Joint Man tee, pink, of course. And then right there it says Supreme Team. And then we have the Blade grid tee. Honestly, just a simple tee right here. You got the little grid, looks very astronomical. And then on the back, you have this, which I think is super dope. Honestly, I would like this way more if it just had this. And once again, in that dusty pink color, I do not know how I got so lucky to get all the pink tees, because of course the pink sells out instantly. All right, digging into the next bag, we have yet another beautiful package. Oh, this is from one of the more recent drops. I love when it comes in the Ziploc. And this is just the over-dye tee, and man, this is actually really soft. It's really simple. It's in this peach color, and then it just has Supreme embroidered right there on the breast. I'm really curious to see what's in this thing. So we are going to open this up right now, because I honestly have no idea. This presentation is, oh, this is the other Gucci tee. Skrrr! Okay, real quick. I'm about to talk about this Supreme Gucci tee, which I guess might not be a Gucci tee. A lot of the places that I see sell it as the Supreme Gucci tee, or like one of the Supreme Gucci tees. When J. Preem dropped the early release, excuse me, when he dropped like the tweet that talked about the Supreme Gucci tee, it had the Beyond Dreams tee next to the Gucci tee, so I just kind of assumed that it was a Gucci tee. Anatomically and physiologically, it does kind of resemble Gucci. You got the Gucci smile and the Gucci fro, but the homie that I met in Bellingham was saying that it's actually just some random kid, and it does kind of look like a kid, so I don't know if it's Gucci as a kid or if it's just a random kid. I have no idea the story behind this t-shirt, so if you guys know, please inform me. I'm actually somewhat genuinely curious, and I would like to know for future reference. But yeah, I just had to warn you guys, yes, I refer to it as a Supreme Gucci tee, and yes, I'm aware now that it may not be that. So don't get in the comments and start freaking out and be like, oh my god, it's not a Supreme Gucci tee, what the fuck, you fucking hype beast fucking bitch. I know some suburban kids are just waiting to fucking cry about it. Beyond Dreams Gucci tee. I will say, I personally feel like I by far got the dopest color. These also sold out pretty quick, but not quite as quickly as the other ones. The other ones, I literally got to it and they had a medium, a large, and an extra large left. I clicked the medium, I clicked add to cart, and the page just froze. It just sat there because there was just too much traffic and it couldn't handle it, and damn. It was close, and a lot of people are telling me that I should get bots, but I don't care to get bots. At least this way, everyone has an equal opportunity to get it. It's not like I have any special advantage over anybody. Anyways, cracking to the next package, this one looks a little bit meatier, you know? So I'm guessing this one's not gonna be a tee. I'm hoping this is the piece that I've really honestly been waiting for. Oh, this is gonna be one of the Undercover collab releases because I got some Undercover stickers. I don't even think I mentioned that there is some stuff from the Undercover release in this unboxing as well. There's a lot of collabs. Supreme Playboy, Supreme Blaze, Supreme Gucci, Supreme Undercover. This piece I might keep, I might not, I do not know yet. I honestly was planning on keeping this piece until this morning when I caught the other Supreme hoodie that's all black that I wanted, and really I just wanted a zip up hoodie to go under like hockey jerseys and stuff like that. So I was going to use this one for that because I do like the weight of these Supreme hoodies. However, the other Supreme black hoodie is way harder in my opinion, but this is still hella dope. You got the Generation Fuck You backwards, of course, on the back. Then you have the Undercover Supreme badging right there on the breastises. Ooh, this is like the biggest one. I wonder what's in here. It's like Christmas, man. I freaking love this. If you're into fashion or just into clothing in general, you know what it's like when you're opening all this stuff. Like, it's like Christmas every day. Christmas, birthdays, all that shit. I mean, that was just never a big deal when I was a kid, just because, like I said, we didn't really have a lot of money. Anyways, there are definitely some heaters in this one. Oh man, this one is so savage. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. Once again, I do not know if this will make the Instagram. It may, because it is a little bit hyped, but man, in person this is even doper. Like, oh my god. So this is the Supreme Cherub denim jacket. I went with the blue one personally. I thought it would look doper in my opinion, and all these angels are like actually embroidered or stitched into the jacket. This isn't just printed on. Like, this is crazy, dude. Like, what the heck? I don't know if you guys can see, but this is all like actually embroidered into the denim jacket. This is by far one of the craziest pieces I have witnessed in person. Like, this is insane. Anyways, next up we have this beautiful masterpiece, and this is so dope, and I'm honestly really pissed that I did not get this in a black. And man, now that I'm opening, I'm even more pissed. This is like a reverse fleece hoodie, and it's super soft on the outside. You already know the females would love this. They would just be rubbing all over you, touching you, grabbing you. But yeah, I got it in yellow because I was scrolling over and I thought the blacks had sold out, but it didn't, and it was like another item, but I was in such a rush because whenever Supreme drops stuff, it's kind of a rush to get everything. And then I went back and I noticed the black one was still there, and I was like, damn it, I'm pissed. So I'm actually gonna sell this probably at retail, but yeah, this is super dope. It's like a reverse fleece hoodie, so it's super soft on the outside. Then you have Supreme in Old English embroidered across the front. Ooh, this is the piece that I'm most excited about. Oh man, I hope this fits. Oh, and more Supreme boxers. All right, I'm taking this off right now. Okay, this piece was so slept on. Like, even like a couple weeks later, they still had this piece in stock. The reason I like this piece so much is because it kind of reminds me of like vintage polo or like vintage polo sport. It's just really clean. It just says Supreme World Famous. Of course, it's a half zip. You guys know I love anything that covers the neck. Hickey hiders are crucial. Females and males, they will try to mark their territory. They will try to leave you hickeys. They will try to let the world know that you are theirs, or that they think you are theirs. And trust me, you do not want to have those visible or exposed. It's just normal. That's how humans mark their territory. I mean, most of us, unless you're R. Kelly, then you piss on a girl like a dog or something. Don't condone that. Stick to the hickeys and then just have some hickey hiders in your wardrobe. We have the Supreme Anatomy tee, which I tried getting in black, but of course, that wasn't happening. Well, you guys might have noticed I actually just changed. And the reason for that is because I did the whole unboxing. I saw this piece, which I was super excited to try on, and it stopped filming after the little anatomy fucking t-shirt. But that is most of it. I will show you guys what I already unbagged, sadly. Anyways, we got the anatomy tee, which you guys already saw. This is a little Undercover Supreme anatomy tee. I'll show you guys like a close-up of the graphics so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. Skirt skirt again. All right, guys, I forgot to show off something, so I'm gonna need to interrupt this Supreme broadcasting to show you the Anarchy Undercover hoodie. This was on the other side of the rack because I had to even out the weight, had to be evenly distributed because my shit was like bending over, freaking falling and stuff. But yeah, so I got this hoodie. I'm not too hyped on it because I honestly did not know that it was like gold. These little Anarchy reefs are gold, and I wasn't too stoked on that, honestly. I don't know why. I thought they were just gonna be like a brown or like a tan on the black, and I was like, oh, that's hard. So I went for the black one, and then I kind of regretted it once I realized they were gold. But one thing I will say that's kind of dope is the back where it says Undercover Supreme. Get you a good little view of that. The next item that I unbagged is a super dope piece, which is the Supreme, wait for it, Supreme Playboy jacket, baby. Look at that. You got those Playboy bunnies on the back right there. Hugh Hefner's a G, bro. Like, almost every girl that he's with could get it. I get it. I mean, yeah, super cool graphic, guys. Definitely a crucial piece. This is all embroidered, of course. I do, however, wish that this same jacket just had a fat Playboy bunny on the back of it. That would be way harder. Next up was the Supreme Blade hoodie, which we got this right here. I like a lot of the Blade stuff. It's super dope. I actually saw this at school the other day and I was kind of surprised. I was like, hey, I got one of those. It's just in a package and not opened yet. Then we have the Supreme Twill crew neck. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but this is super soft, definitely good quality. It's all ribbed, and then you have Supreme New York embroidered on the breastises right there. And you kind of have those Gucci-esque colored stripes. Of course, it's a little bit different, but you know, Gucci-esque. Then you got the Thistle tee, which of course is sizzling and thistling in the Thistle tee. This piece is super dope. You just have Supreme embroidered right there on the front. Then these thistles or thorn like thistlements are all embroidered as well. This is what it is! This is another piece that I might keep. I just don't really like long sleeves. Like if this is a short sleeve, definitely want to sell it. And then I opened this long sleeve, which I was super excited about because I actually forgot that I ordered this. And this piece was kind of weird. Like I didn't see it on the new items and I didn't see it in the drop list, yet for some reason it was on the all items and I didn't see it there the week prior, and the stuff all sold out like relatively quickly, so I know it wasn't from the week prior. I don't know, it's random, but it's super dope. It's like this all ribbed little long sleeve t-shirt. Let me get a little closer for you guys, but yeah, you have Supreme New York embroidered right there. It's in this off-white colorway, like a creme de la creme. And as you guys know, creme de la creme is my second favorite color. What's my first favorite color, guys? What is it? What is it? You know it. You know it. You might be saying it. If you're saying it right now, it's black. By the way, guys, just to give you an idea of how many stickers I got, this is all from this unboxing. Then we got 2 of the Undercover box logos. We got 3 of the Gucci Supreme stickers. Welcome home, Guap. We got 2 of the Generation Fuck You stickers. We got these 2 Undercover Supreme stickers. I say these 2, it's because they're the same thing, but I got 2 of them. I got a ridiculous amount of these. Then I got 3 of the Anarchy Supreme Undercover stickers. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys did, make sure you hit that thumbs up below and subscribe. Hit that little red rectangular button that says subscribe on it. Fairly self-explanatory. Then you will be subscribed to all of my future content. And of course, if you like the content and you like the channel, make sure you join the notification gang. And I don't remember how to do it. Gang, 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 gang. And then if you do not follow me on Instagram, change that. Follow me on Instagram, which is at the Starr that we send on the screen and in the description below. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know my feed is dope as fuck. Real shit, I'm proud of my Instagram. Like, I think my Instagram is dope, and I always say that. And then some people, I've had like a few, like 2 or 3 people try to say, oh, my Instagram's better than yours, and I go look at it and it's just them in front of a white wall, or them in front of a white staircase, or them in front of another white thing in their outfit. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm literally hiking to the top of mountains, befriending birds, and just kicking it with them in my hand. Like, you were not gonna tell me that your Instagram is harder than mine. I'm sitting there fucking sedged out with dead bodies behind me. Literally bones stacked up to the freaking ceiling. You're not gonna tell me your Instagram is better than mine. Shut up, dude. I've literally had people hate on me and then say, Well, your Instagram is dope though, I gotta give you that. And I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. And of course, if you want to purchase any of these items, some of which will be at retail, make sure you check out my other little Instagram that I just made, which is the Supreme Instagram, which is Robotus and Poppy. There will occasionally possibly be some palettes up there. There may be some Bape up there. You're less likely to see Bape because out of all the hype brands, it's probably my least favorite. There's definitely gonna be Supreme up there. Hopefully I find more Mastermind Japan and that makes it up there, but we'll see. Like I said earlier, if you want to see more Supreme hauls, subscribe. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I got a lot more content coming, so stay tuned. I seriously appreciate all your guys' support from the top and bottom of my heart, and as always, keep living the Starr life.